Let's see what Mr. Smith is up to. Two-handed Smith, we call him. Blair, how's it going, buddy?
Yeah, most excellent.
Okay, man, I was just admiring the work we did in the yard there last week. It's pretty amazing. You can walk end to end.
You can fit more cars.
No, that's not the idea. Okay, guys, so basically we're kind of at an impasse here. We're waiting for our body mount kit. Blair's got the quarters on. We've got the rockers done. We've got the tubs fixed, the floors fixed, doors hung, but we can't really gap anything until the body's bolted down. We've got the tailgate for it. These things flex like a wet noodle here. So basically, hopefully today or tomorrow, Blair's leaving today. He's going home for Christmas. We're going to take a couple week break. Basically, I might get the frame painted and underneath done and the thing in primer while he's gone. But basically, we've got 5 days on this thing with one guy. I've been busy. The idea of the week was 2 guys, 1 week. So I think we're pretty well on schedule here. But like I said, we can't gap anything. We did have an issue with the old panel, but until we get it bolted down and that, then Blair's just going to make the lip. They're both going to fit good. A buddy of mine actually found some rims yesterday, so we found a set of the old school 15x8 rallies. So I'm going to sandblast those up today. We'll paint them silver. From one of the builds we did at the first auction, the Blazer, we ordered a set of General tires that never showed up. So we got some 10, 50, 33s that are going to go on. And like I said, we've got new inners coming, new fenders coming. So basically, when Blair gets back, we'll have another day or two to bolt all the new parts. We found another parts one that has a complete tailgate with the roll-up back window in it, which is super hard to find. So now we've got 2 tailgates. And that's basically...
Buy 1 or 2 parts vehicle?
One parts vehicle and then some spare parts. I'm going today to look at a couple factory Blazer doors, so we might not have to cut these. Basically all Chevy did was cut them to fit, right? And then they put the caps. So if he's got a set of doors or even the caps, then we can use the doors as a template. But anyways, she's come a long way, baby, in less than a week. It's almost starting to look like something. Like I said, right now, the biggest holdback is we need that body mount kit, and then Blair can do his magic and give us our gaps. Hopefully the inner fenders and the fenders and everything shows up while Blair's gone. And bam, when we get back another day or so, and it'll all be one color, and it will be going out in the snowbank next to the 57 Chevy, and we'll bring in the next one.
The frame will be painted?
Yes.
Underbody
Frame will be painted, underbody will be...
Down to the body?
Yes, yes. I've got a day's work, but the stuff has to show up.
$20?
I'm not betting it. Yes, anyway, I'll have time anyway. But that's the plan. Basically, we got lucky. We started with a really good frame and chassis, right? And it was a fairly decent tub. And the fact we still had the tranny, transfer case, all of the 4x4 parts didn't hurt. Anyway, that's where we're at. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Safe trip, Blair.
You bet.
We just got our fenders for the Blazer. That was good. Special shout out to our buddies at Hot Rods and Classics, Richard and Vaz. Anyway, I know we've had issues with these in the past, but it's a pretty nice looking fender. What do you think, Cass?
Oh, yeah.
Is it better than the ones we got for your truck?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
These ones look like they're made out of real steel.
Okay, yeah, last time we bought some Amazon fenders. Guys, if you're going to buy aftermarket fenders, make sure they're at least CAPA approved. I think that's the Canadian Auto Parts Association. So, here, let's just throw it on, Blair, see what it looks like.
The biggest issue with aftermarket fenders, the ones on Amazon, is that they were too short, was the one thing.
Okay, so guys, by the end of the day, we might even have these bolted on just for feces and giggles.
Maybe a bolt hole.
Up, it's up an inch.
I love working on the 2-post.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Okay, yeah, okay, well, that one lines up there, Blair. What do you think?
Well, I can't put any bolts in it.
No?
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
Fine, anyway, by the end of the day, we'll have it bolted up, just so we can look. What?
And free.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Okay, we have two of those. Okay, maybe I better go grab the hood. It's out back.
Did your transfer case show up? Was that
Yeah,
Yep,
it did.
yep.
I'm gonna throw it in the trunk of my car.
Oh, do you want me to put it in the box of my truck?
I could do that if you were gonna be so kind.
Here,
That cost me.
do you need a hand picking it up? Are you sure?
he needs a hand?
Okay, here, come on, let's go through you. Blair just can't wait to get the hell out of here. He's been waiting for this transfer case so we can go free at last, free at last. Praise the Lord, I'm free at last.
You got you, man.
Okay.
On the road, nothing like a road trip.
Okay, at Christmas, going home.
Sunny pastures.
Truck's over there. Want to drive it around? No, drive it around. Okay, anyway. Blair's been waiting for the transfer case, and here it is. Ooh. AC Transmissions. Big shout out to our buddy Todd. You guys, the Albert Einstein of transmissions and carburetors and various other automotive things. Nice guy. Excellent.
I'm going to quickly mock up this Chevy and see how everything fits.
Hey guys, these are basically what the rims looked like before sandblasting. These are the originals. Buddy gave me some rallies, a little wider rims, so these are what they look like after sandblasting. We're not getting carried away here. Just want to clean them up, make them look presentable. I painted these two with a coat of Krylon rust primer. So we're just gonna do the rest of the rims with this Krylon rust primer. Just bonds to a little bit of rust. If there's a couple pits or pinholes that you miss sandblasting, just give it a little bit of corrosion protection, fill a little bit of the sandblast marks before we put the color on it. So anyway, give me a couple minutes and these should all be orange, and then we're gonna blow the silver on them. Pretty simple process. Nice, light, even coats. And the best way I've found to do them is just basically spray the area that's facing at you. Nice, even coat. Then just rotate the rim around a bit and just keep going. Because the rim's got all these different angles and that, sometimes you have to spray from a couple different directions to make sure everything's covered, but as long as you're consistent, you don't want to get too close. Just a nice, even coat. You just want it to start to look a little damp, and that's it. Then we'll get the inside here. You see that, like, this edge here is pretty tricky to get. So you want to spray this one from the inside. Now when you can do it on the outside. When it comes to this edge here on the inside, you want to spray it facing at it. Just so you make sure that you get it. There we go. Then we get this. Get the other side. There we go. Make sure your edges are done. Beauty. Prime, ready for paint. The stuff dries in about 8-10 minutes, so it's not a long process. Over the once over. Anyway. One more. Doesn't take much. This was only about a quarter of a can. I'm going to do the insides too after, but this is the part you're going to see. Holy f***, look at this. Oh, those aren't bad, eh, Blair? What do you think?
Really, really nice. I'm grabbing in.
Oh, okay. Well, are we filming this? Yeah. No. Oh, all right, okay. Go grab an end, he said. Oh, you want to take the hinges? Are we going to put the hinges in? No.
Probably going to.
Oh, okay, we don't have to. Okay. Oh, what a nice color.
No, we're not changing it.
Wait a sec. Oh. Holy f***
There?
Oh, fuck, I'm perfect here. Got it in while I'm tight. Almost
Yeah,
too
and
tight.
this is why. Which means when
Okay. No, we're
no,
good.
but when we set this up,
Yeah.
those are really nice fenders.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole rad sport has to come this way.
Yeah.
That'll correct this.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't have the right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
so it's a freaking truck.
Do the walk around.
Ah. So, whoa.
Day 4.8, give or take.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm
It's a
impressed.
truck. These are really nice fenders.
These are Kappa approved.
Kappa certified, as they
Canadian
say.
Automotive Parts Association. So yes. Okay, guys, I know a lot of you people said just crush it. Well, 4 days of just Blair's time, about a half a day of my time. Once we get the body mount kit, which is coming today.
Right. Then we can bolt it down.
We can bolt it down. We can weld these in. We'll
Do
get
our
the gaps right. Starting to look like a rig
There it is. A convertible Blazer.
in 1 week.
So there.
Give or take. Give or take. Who's counting?
No.
Anyway, by the time you guys, like I said, we're taking a 2.5 week break. Time you guys get back, I might spend a day here just rust proof the box, paint it, paint the floors, get the frame painted.
Yep.
Boom. Just so nothing rusts. It'll seal up everything that's sandblasted.
Right.
Excellent. Cool. Good job, Mr. Smith.
Oh, why, thank you, Mr. Hall.
Where do we get those tires and rims on it?
Yeah.
I'm liking this color. Maybe we should.
No, no, absolutely
I think
no.
this thing would look sick that color. What do you think?
Sick is a word. No.
Like vomit green?
No.
You don't like that?
Yeah, I'm not into that.
No?
No, I mean, it's a nice green for sure. It looks like a Mopar green.
Almost
That
looks like
curious
Sublime. No, almost looks like Sublime green. That pale, yeah, the same color as the RT. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We're done.
There you have it. Geez, when I go up to the farm next time, I'll look. I might have a grill for this thing right here.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I mean, we got the lower panel, the gravel guard, I think they call it, that lower grill.
Yes, it will. Yeah,
But there's no point putting it on until you get some paint.
yeah. Right here. Here. Let's just hold it here. Ooh, I'll sandblast that too.
Okay. Yeah, I've got these pieces on it still.
Yeah. Now they go here. No, oh no, those are those pieces.
Yeah, they're still
Yeah,
on.
4 bolts. But anyway,
Right.
slap a grill in there. Bob's your uncle. A couple bumpers.
All right. No
Ooh, baby.
reserve. No
No
reserve.
reserve. Remember, don't be tight. It's not right. Bring cash. Thanks, guys.
Oh, Rembrandt. Look at that. Nicely done. Pristine conditions. There isn't a speck of dust in them that I can see.
We should paint all our cars up here.
Look at that. They're beautiful.
Okay, what do I have left here? That should I just spray it on it or not?
We got a thin spot, third wheel in, upside. No, you can see it from here.
What? Oh, right there?
Yes,
Oh.
just right there. I haven't been able to do this. Everyone does this to me. You missed a spot. Nothing that makes anybody happy. At least you don't have to reshoot it later. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Oh, such technique. You're a natural. And that's our SATA touch-up.
Yes, our SATA touch-up gun for.
Really good for getting inside
Oh
the room.
yeah, that's nice.
It's a beauty.
Good enough.
You mean excellent?
Excellent.
What are you doing?
Oh,
You don't take that.
oh, that worked.
Oh, nice one. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
doing so well.
Our master painter.
Oh, we have
Oh.
feet.
Yeah, you push that in. Yeah, you don't take the cup off.
I put that back in there.
Right,
I
there
was
you
doing
go.
so good.
You were doing.
See, I was gonna give it to you and say you can clean it now, Blair.
Oh yeah, I know you were.
Oh,
In the interest of the gun, I should probably just take
You
it
got a
from you.
splash on there, that's okay.
Oh, a drip. Okay, we'll take the airline off.